Welcome. It's good to be with you. A pose that I have been really enjoying the last few weeks, and it's been a key feature of our classes, has been dancer pose. So that's what we're going to explore today. It'll be a short practice, and we're going to look at Tadasana first, which is standing mountain pose. So initially, bring your feet about hip width apart, which probably means two fists also in between the big toe joints. And I'd like you to turn the outer edges of the feet so they're parallel. So what it might look like is being very pigeon-toed. So let's do this together. And of course, you don't need any special equipment. You don't even need a yoga mat. You might be outside. And it's always good to get your shoes off and socks off, though, if you can. So now in this standing position, allow your pubic bone at the front of the pelvis to drop down. So you're facilitating the arch in the lower back. Can you see that slope of the sacrum? And what I see a lot is this, where the tailbone is tucked and the pubic bone is lifted. So we want to do the opposite. If you put your hands on the top of the pelvis, let the pelvis just drop forward. And then what you might like to try is bringing the top of the thigh bones a little bit back. And it might feel really odd, but give it a go. And then lift up from your back bottom ribs. Arms can come down beside you. Lift the breastbone and draw up through the back of the skull and bring the head so that it's balanced on top of the spine. So in this position, I feel most of the weight is on the front of the heel bones. My chest is lifting and open without being thrust forward. My back is in kind of normal curves. You're going to let the belly do what it wants, not trying to hold it in, and allowing the head to float up over the spine. And then take a nice full breath in. And letting go. So what I notice is there's lots of space to breathe. The ribs can move. Feels pretty good. Contrast it with maybe tucking the tail and try and take a deep breath. And it's really difficult. Often what happens is the head comes forward when we tuck the tail. So when we start to move into back bends, you want to allow the pelvis to tip forward, but actually just normal standing we would normally have that little bit of a forward tilt through the pelvis. So dancer pose, if you take your right foot forward and then just come up onto the ball of the back foot and just start by getting that back bend shape like this. So the arms can go a little back, chest can lift, let the front of the pelvis drop down, lift up through the back of the skull. And this on its own is a beautiful expression of openness and perhaps joyfulness. So take a breath into that shape. Notice how that feels. Feel the shoulder blades and the back of the heart lifting you up like they're going to move you forward. So we're going up and out, up and out. Okay, and then when we want to balance, we're going to take weight on that front leg, lift the back foot up, kick the heel up to your bum, and see if you can catch hold of the front of the heel, front of the ankle. You can have the arm out, right arm out beside you, or you might hold on to something if you've got a wall next to you. Okay, so the pubic bone at the front of the pelvis is dropping down. The chest is lifting and widening. The back of the heart, the shoulder blades, they're bringing you up and out. So now, see if you can bring that back foot a little bit further back. And you can take the right arm up alongside the ear, if that works. And then you might play with tipping the pelvis forward like this, and bringing that back leg up and back. So the degree to which you back bend or rock forward or lift the back leg will very much depend on your body. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So it's okay to hold on to something. So just start as we did, with one foot behind you, allowing the pubic bone to drop down, drop forward, finding that shape. Okay, so the back of the head comes a little bit back and up, and just breathe into that. And that might be enough. And otherwise, you take weight on the opposite leg, bring the foot up behind you, see if you can catch hold of the front of the ankle. And again, allow the front of the pelvis to drop down. Start to take that back foot a little bit further back. Lift the pelvis up a little bit off the standing leg. Start to tip forward. Maybe you're holding something. Maybe you're taking that front arm up. Okay, so you're going to play with it. Have some fun with it. This pose invites us to be somewhat brave, to practice balancing, standing on one leg, holding one leg behind us. You might go deeper into the back bend shape, lifting that back foot up. Yeah, holding that top arm up. And so it's a pretty joyful pose, but it also invites us to be focused, courageous, a little bit playful perhaps. Yeah, having a sense of joy. And that's what, for me, May seems to call forward in me. Everything's bursting to life in the hedgerows, the garden springing to life, and our practice can mirror what's happening in the world around us. Okay, what's being asked of us, what wants to emerge, what wants to come forward. So I hope that that was fun. Have some fun with it, play with it, and thank you for taking the time to practice. And I'll see you soon.